Coach, felt like just a very back and forth game tonight. Stretches where your team dominated, stretches where Xavier had the better of the play, but I guess a lesson again tonight that maybe your team's learned a couple times is that if you don't put away some of those early chances, you leave yourself in a bad position, that something can go wrong late.
I think you just answered the question for me. That's the one, Mike. That's it. We could have been home and dry in 20 minutes, and we didn't have clear-cut chances where, you know, we could roll them over, but we had the chances, and we just weren't steely-eyed enough. There's no point dominating a game, big chunks of a game, if you're not going to put the game away, and we didn't, and we left the door open, and when you leave the door open, you can find a way to lose, and we did that tonight.
Obviously, you know, not necessarily something that, I guess, let me just say, you know, you look to play tough competitive teams in a non-conference setting here to get yourself ready for the MAC. I mean, even with getting the result tonight that you didn't want, did you see some positives, or are there some things that you can take from this one going forward?
Maybe. When I walk away and reevaluate, I don't think we played poorly. I think we got ourselves in a hole once or twice where we couldn't figure out how to do it. I think we played 3 games, they've played 6, and when you're trying to integrate a third of a team, you need games to be able to figure out how to deal with those moments when you're in a hole. And today's the first time we've really been under the cosh not under the cosh, but where the play's in our third, and we're forcing it a bit too much, and we'll be able to walk away from that and say, hey, this is how we deal with this. But ultimately, what it boils down to is when there's a couple of good teams and one team wants it more than the other, they're going to win it, and instead of finding a way to win, we found a way to lose. And ultimately, however good we think we are, or however good we could be, however good we hope to be down the stretch, the work, I don't think, is on anything but understanding what it takes to win.
And then obviously you go to Northwestern this weekend, they're ranked 15th in one of the polls. Definitely another challenge on the road. I guess what do you look for, I guess, between now and then? And, you know, in your mind, again, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that'll maybe, I assume, tell you a lot about this team, is how they react from now through Sunday?
That's honestly the job that we have the second every game finishes. We win 6-0, we get smashed, we lose in overtime, we win comfortably or barely. Like, the only thing that matters now is the next game, and yeah, I'm really interested in what happens next. I'm really interested, and this is where coaches make the money, right? Like, I've got to figure out how to get us back up and get us to a place where we're ready to compete, because it really hurts losing overtime. It really hurts to lose at home. It really hurts to lose, and especially when we feel like we should have won. And ultimately, we know it's going to be a really tough test. We know that going on the road against a ranked team is one that on paper we're not supposed to win, but to be honest with you, we're not going there for any other reason than to try and get a result. So we've got to be ready for that, and that's my job. And however disappointed I am now, we've got to let go of tonight, and we've got to be able to say we're ready for the next one.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, mate.